Pakistan is once again witnessing one of the biggest political battles in its history. But this battle isn't happening inside parliament or at the ballot box. It's happening between a former prime minister locked behind bars and the most powerful institution in the country. In recent days, the clash between Imran Khan and Pakistan's military establishment has exploded into the open like never before. Direct accusations, harsh language, no holding back. Today, we're breaking down the full story in the simplest terms possible. Let's dive in. Last Friday, Pakistan witnessed something extraordinary, one of the most aggressive military press briefings in recent memory. Lieutenant General Ahmed Sharif Chowdhury, the ISPR spokesperson, stood before cameras and used language that left the political world stunned. Without directly naming Imran Khan, he didn't hold back. He called the former prime minister mentally ill, a narcissist, and someone who had become a national security threat. Let that sink in. This wasn't subtle political criticism. The military establishment, which typically operates through quiet maneuvers and coded statements, was now openly attacking a former prime minister using psychological labels. He accused Khan of deliberately creating divisions between the military and the people, saying this threatened Pakistan's stability. He even displayed one of Khan's recent posts from X on a massive screen, dismissing it as nonsense amplified by the media. This wasn't diplomacy. This was a full frontal confrontation. So what lit this fuse? Just days before the press conference, Imran Khan released a statement from his prison cell, and it was explosive. He directly accused Pakistan's newly appointed Chief of Defense Forces, Field Marshal Asim Munir, of being responsible for what he called the complete collapse of the constitution and rule of law in Pakistan. For the establishment, this wasn't just criticism. It was a declaration of war. The military's position: when someone repeatedly attacks national institutions, challenges the system, and spreads what they call destabilizing narratives, a response becomes inevitable. At least, that's their version of events. PTI wasn't about to take this lying down. The very next day, the party held its own major press conference to fire back. PTI Secretary General Salman Akram Raja faced the cameras and said Imran Khan is not a national security threat. He's kept the people united. Raja pushed back harder, saying that everyone in Pakistan knew who the real threat was, and it wasn't Imran Khan. He emphasized that Khan has consistently rejected narratives based on ethnic or sectarian division. According to PTI, Khan has always stood with the people, not against them. Then, PTI chairman Gohar Ali Khan stepped up. He said he was severely disappointed by the army spokesperson's choice of words, calling them inappropriate, unnecessary, and deeply unfair. This was one of PTI's strongest, most defiant responses in months. The message was clear: we're not backing down. Later that same day, Pakistan's defense minister Khawaja Asif threw his weight behind the army. He argued that Imran Khan's own language had been harsh, personal, and consistently attacking institutions. So the ISPR's response was, in his words, a natural outcome. Khawaja Asif claimed the spokesperson's remarks were actually measured and controlled given the circumstances. He insisted that Khan's own tweets and statements had crossed red lines first, and the institutions were simply responding in kind. This made one thing crystal clear: the government and the military are standing shoulder to shoulder in this showdown, and that united front makes this clash even more dangerous for Khan and PTI. To truly understand why this moment feels so explosive, we need to rewind a few years. April 2022, Imran Khan was removed from office through a no-confidence vote. Khan immediately claimed this wasn't a political defeat. It was a conspiracy orchestrated by the military working with his opponents. The military denied everything. May 9, 2023. After Khan's arrest, violent protests erupted. Military installations were attacked. The army accused PTI supporters of orchestrating the violence. Khan denied ordering any attacks and claimed the entire incident was staged to destroy his party.
February 2024. General elections were held. PTI claimed they were robbed of victory through systematic rigging. The government and military rejected these allegations. August 2023 to present, Khan has been imprisoned, facing multiple court cases, all of which he says are politically motivated to keep him locked up and silenced. So this isn't a conflict that started last week. This is a 2-year-long storm that's been building, growing, and intensifying with every passing month. The obvious question: why has the tone suddenly exploded into the open? Here are the key factors. Number 1. Khan directly named Asim Munir. This wasn't vague criticism. Khan accused Pakistan's top military leader of personally destroying constitutional rule. For the establishment, this crossed every red line imaginable. Number 2. Munir's new role amplifies the stakes. He was recently elevated to the newly created position of Chief of Defense Forces, a role that places him above all 3 branches of the military. Criticism of Munir is now seen as criticism of the entire military structure. Number 3. The narrative war is reaching peak intensity. PTI continues to dominate social media and public opinion. The military is fighting back to regain control of the national narrative, and they're willing to use unprecedented language to do it. Number 4. Pressure is mounting on all sides. Khan is imprisoned, the government is struggling with economic crises. The military wants stability at all costs. These pressures have created a perfect storm, and both sides have decided to stop playing nice. So where does Pakistan go from here? There are 3 realistic scenarios. Outcome 1. The war of words escalates. More press conferences, more accusations, more tweets and counter-tweets. Both sides dig in, and the battle for public opinion intensifies. Outcome 2. Legal and institutional pressure increases. More court cases, more restrictions on PTI, more attempts to silence Khan and break his party. The conflict shifts fully into legal and institutional warfare. Outcome 3. Backdoor negotiations begin. Pakistan has a long history of political and military conflicts, ending through quiet, behind-the-scenes dialogue. It's possible, though right now it seems unlikely. But here's what we know for certain at this moment. Imran Khan is openly challenging the military leadership from prison. The military is publicly calling him mentally unfit. The government is backing the establishment completely, and PTI is refusing to back down. Pakistan is in the middle of a narrative war, louder, sharper, and more dangerous than anything we've seen in years. This story is moving fast, and the next few days will be absolutely critical. Will the clash escalate even further? Will there be unexpected negotiations? Or is Pakistan heading toward an even bigger political crisis? Drop your predictions in the comments. What do you think happens next in Pakistan's political landscape? Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Stay informed.